Chung, you made this?
We live. Back with another episode of Deeply Rooted, The Awakening. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother right here, Fob. Ray, we having a deep conversation on the first shall be last and the last shall be first, man. That's what we talking about today. You know what I'm saying? Me and Fob, we having a good dialogue on that, man. So we're going to start with, which one we start with? Matthew chapter 20.
Verse 16.
Verse 16. We're going to drop one like that on y'all real fast.
It says, so the last will be first and the first will be last. This phrase appears multiple times in the gospel, but what does it really mean? Is it about humility? Those who seek power will be humble, while the humble will be exalted. Is it about salvation? Does this mean those who come into faith late in their life are just as welcome as long life believers? Is it about status in heaven? Could this refer to the heavenly rewards being different from the earthly success? It says Jesus' words, Matthew 20, verse 16. So the last will be first, and the first will be last. Challenge our human understanding of fairness, status, and reward. This teaching is deeply tied to God's kingdom in economy, with earthly measures of worth don't apply. What you get from that, brother?
Of earthly measures of that worth don't apply.
Yeah, earthly measures of worth don't apply.
Well, like I said, that's his interpretation of Matthew chapter 20, right? But when you look at Matthew, if I can go to Matthew chapter 20 real fast, I'll probably get something a little bit different than what he talking about.
Not just to, and just to intervene while you search. What he mean by that is spiritual. It's not just earth. It's spiritual. So it's two different worlds.
So
what he mean.
Matthew chapter 20, and I'm gonna start at verse 14, right? It said, take that thine is mine, and go thy way. I will give unto this last, even unto thee. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with my own? Is thine eye evil because I am good? He asking the people that this is Yahshua, this is Jesus talking. He said, is it not lawful for me to do what I will with my own? Is thine eye evil? Is your eye evil because I am good? So that the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Then he hit you with, for many be called, but few chosen. That's what he hit you with right there. And that's in red, so that kind of tell you who was speaking at the time. And I think what we idolize and what we put as something of importance to God be nothing. If I had to interpret it, you feel what I'm saying? On a level like that, on a spiritual level. Because you look at it, even if we going on the low of culture, how the black of the fall of black man, the black culture. You feel what I'm saying? Where we came from in the beginning, how you talk about the motherlands and all that. You feel what I'm saying? You was first. Y'all was first civilization. Africa, we talk about the pyramids, all this great stuff that came and shot noses off. Alexander the Great said he came, he saw, he conquered, but when you see what kind of people he conquered or what he was talking about conquering, you understand. You feel what I'm saying? Well, I think the whole world is where that's at, so you can look at that on that note as well. You feel what I'm saying? When you go back to the Epstein files, we always talking about those. I think a lot of that stuff, it goes to why the black man has been, because the first should be last and the last should be first. But then you on the flip side, he said the last should be first. So us being first, then going last, we still gonna be first again, because that's the whole point, ain't it? That's why he said, I came to seek and to save that which was lost. He was lost. We lost our position. But he gonna bring it back to us. That's what was the whole purpose of it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, many are called, but few are chosen. It's an assignment, and I feel like as far as the culture is concerned, man, we behind our assignment, we behind our plans, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something going on, and you know we can talk about the left and the right, but this right here still we still got to do it, regardless of what's going on. This shit still got to happen.
Well, it goes deeper, and the last should be first, and the first should be last. My interpretation from it, where I get from my study is. We all know it's written, and we don't know our prophecy. Black folks, we've been bamboozled, you know what I'm saying? We've been fucked up, you know. They did us wrong. They did us wrong. So they stripped us, they took our identity, they went in there, they stole all our information, they you know what I'm saying, and they rewrote it. And they painted the picture and put them as these people that is God. You got the Pope, you got Rome, you got all this, but it's stolen. Everything that they got is stolen, and it's our information.
No, it's not stolen.
It's stolen.
Bullshit.
It's stolen.
Let me tell you something.
And it was rewritten.
Hey, listen, we gave into their bullshit is how we lost our position. They stole nothing really because we had everything.
Yeah, but they stole it and they rewrote it.
All right, but let's think about they rewrote it.
They rewrote it.
This ain't the original call. This ain't the original project. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that we got before us today is some watered down bullshit that created. That's why you paid the Easter bunnies. That was never our assignment. We didn't do nothing about that. We learned that bestiality from them. We wasn't eating humans. We was, you know what I'm saying? That was never what. That's something they taught us later.
Once again, they took the information, right? When they went in there, okay, first and foremost, we gonna go deep. We finna go deep. Before slavery, we was kings, we was queens, and we was the richest ones of the land. They was the savages.
Right.
You know what I mean? They the ones that was they show you on TV. The Vikings, right? They was the savages. Why we was the kings, the queens, we all living in castles, we eating, cooking on fire, they eat raw meat, right? So when they come in, right, the Greeks come in first. The Greeks come in, they come into Africa. Africans teach them the theology of, you know, gods, and you know, that's why they got the theology of, you know, religion, you know. So they left. They never really, only time they came back is with who? Alexander the Great, right?
Yeah.
Right? So they come back. Now they on some bullshit. So now they trying to conquer Africa, right?
But shit, you had Julius Caesar over there. Remember her, Henry Cannon? They had a whole little thing. They had worked out.
Yeah, I know. So hear me out. So right.
And she did some bullshit that had the Africans all out there in Rome out there tripping.
Yeah.
You was over there with them fucking up. You go through the history of that shit, nigga. They finding a whole bunch of black people over there in Rome that was armored down.
Armored down. Because
before the bullshit came in.
Because we was royalty. We was the royalty people back then. If you do your history and you search, black folks was royalty, bro. We was royalty. Somewhere down the line, and I feel like, and this where it say the first should be last and the last should be first, this where this come in at, we fell out of grace with God because we start fucking with black magic. We start idolizing different shit that we were supposed to be idolizing.
But you gotta look, listen, with our introduction with God, if you talking about Hebrew people, was a crazy introduction because as he was saving us from the slavery, we had it's kind of like that. He's saving the people from out of Egypt. They go into the wilderness, and as Moses is up there getting the 10 Commandments, they went down here and started creating a whole nother idol. Mm-hmm. And begin to worship something else before they even got to the promised land.
Yeah.
They already had a slavery mentality to the point to where God set them free. They didn't even understand or identify with what free meant because they so used to being in prison.
That's cold, yeah.
Yeah. So them breaks was all against God's will, right? So if you fall out of God's grace, he's not gonna honor you. If you're not in God's grace, what makes you think he's gonna honor you?
But
so he was telling his people many times, Many times he tried to tell his people, look, follow this and you're going to get this, right? But they always went and did something else, right? And he stripped it to the point where he had whole tribes massacred because they didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? So we go back to, you know what I'm saying, us falling out of grace with God, and then here come these people, right? And they go in there, they learn the information, they start studying, right? They take this information, they steal all our knowledge, right? They steal all our information. They go back to their homeland and they decipher it, break it down and write it to how they want it. Then they paint a white Jesus. Then they tell the world Jesus is a white man. The white is superior, right? They go hunt us down because they know who they looking for. They go hunt us down, right? We run it because we done left our land, which was Jerusalem. I'm gonna
say this because
hold on, let me break it down, and then I'm gonna give it to you. So now they looking for us. They get us. They put us in slavery, right? They kill all the elders. They scramble our brain. We don't know shit when we get over here. They don't let us read. They don't let us write. So we lost. We even went from being African, African American, Afro Central, Afro, just everything. We trying to find who we are, but we lost. To now, to the point where we're starting to waking up. That's why you got a lot of Israelites. A lot of people starting to. It's a lot of information. The website is we starting to wake up, but we've been screwed for a very long time, and it was a reason. And it's in the Bible. We had to go through, we went through slavery, we had to go through that. Honor it. Don't think that you know, they think they got over, but they didn't, because it was God. It was God's plan from the jump. We had to go through it to build us up.
I'm also quote this in another place in the Bible that say, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Sometimes we don't even know enough. And then sometimes what we know, we don't even use enough. That still falls on us because he still gave us power and authority. Sometimes we don't use that shit at all. That falls on us. As elders, as leaders. What made God choose David over Saul? When it came to the kingdom of Israel, what made him? Why did he strip the kingdom of Israel from Saul and gave? What was the difference? David said, Paul said, what Saul did was lesser than what David did. If we really want to break it down, what was the difference?
I think David was willing to die and battle anything for God, and Saul wasn't.
That was the difference.
That's the difference.
Because Saul went over there, and he went over there, and he said, go over there and take. It was other guys come back. He said, go over there and kill everything. They went over there and killed everything. He said, but they didn't kill the cattle. And they sacrificed the cattle, but God told them to kill the cattle. They sacrificed it to God, as they thought they were doing something good. And then God said, no, I didn't tell you to do that. And he stripped the kingdom from him. And he gave him a distressing spirit to where when David came there and he played with the music, the instrument, the evil spirit would leave him. So then he made him close to the king so he could learn what kingdomship looked like. Right? Then he took the whole kingdom from him. Now, Saul is out here trying to kill David. David go on the run. He wrote the book of Psalms. You know what I'm saying? Like on the real, like God, I think, just like in that story, it's just like in the people. He crowned you king before you get to the throne. You don't get to the throne to get crowned king. You get crowned king before you get there. That's what the pain about. That's what the suffering about. You got to go through it before you get to there. You know what I'm saying? Jesus had to get crowned with thorns before he got crowned with royalty. They stuffed his head in, killed him, thought they was going to murder him. In order to get that position, sometimes we don't want to die to ourselves. Because we too proud.
Yeah, because Jesus didn't even want to die.
Gotta kill your flesh.
He cried out to God and told God, why me?
Yeah. Why have you forsaken me?
Yeah.
On top of that. Because when it really comes down, you take all the bullshit, take Instagram and all that shit away, everything, strip the hood, all that shit is just you and him. Nigga, you alone.
He
You
didn't
ain't
want
got
to be
shit.
sacrificed. He didn't want to be sacrificed. But he obeyed God. Yeah. And that's the part that David had. He was willing to die and kill for God. Yeah. Same with Jesus. He died on the cross for God. He didn't want to die. He asked God several times, why me? Yeah. Yeah. And it's a prophecy behind all this, man, that for the blacks, for the Mexicans, for the Asians, for everybody, I'm just gonna be real, man. We all one. And somewhere down the line, the DNA can be linked back, right? And we've been bamboozled. We've been screwed up. We've been screwed. And the people that's in power, they evil. And we're going to get to that with the Epstein file. It's right in your face. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. It's right there in your face, man. It's right there. It's right there. They doing some evil shit, and they doing it to stay in power.
Okay, now, you think about what they got going on with Moloch, talking about the temple. If you look at the old temple, if you Google that, what the temple of Moloch looked like, you will see the resemblance of the new temple that they built at the White House.
They playing with that body. They sent 5 cows from Texas. You can look it up. They sent 5 cows from Texas.
Yeah, but the judgment, the thing about it is the judgment. This is why it's important on some gangland shit, on some whatever the fuck we got, whatever you want to call yourself. At the end of the day, shit real.
It's real.
They got the heifers coming out. They trying to rebuild the temple over here. If you know your prophecy, I don't give a fuck what hood you from, nigga. Your mom took your black ass to church, nigga. You know God is real. So guess what? On gangland, nigga, y'all better figure it out, cause nigga on Crip, we around the time, but I'm the nigga. I'm gonna talk to you on some hood nigga terms, cause it's getting bad, nigga.
Yeah. That river drying up.
Nigga,
if you know that Bible,
bad, nigga.
If you know that Bible, that Euphrates River drying up in Iraq.
Niggas beef all you want to, nigga, get cracking on the way. It is what it is, but nigga, you run out of time, G.
Yeah.
This clock going.
Yeah. It's ticking.
And when they get to playing with shit that's bigger than us, nigga, all that shit you doing to go fuck this nigga, bitch, all that shit you doing to go flex on this nigga, all that shit you doing to make yourself look better than this nigga, all that shit you doing to whatever, all that shit don't mean shit, nigga, cause when this shit hit, nigga, what all that shit don't matter. So nigga, okay, like that's the true shit you can tell the motherfucker. Like nigga on some black shit, nigga, it's getting bad. Niggas dying, motherfuckers burying motherfuckers every day. I'm just saying when it's all said and done, well your motherfucking ass gonna be at the smoke.
Yeah, it's and the prophecy is going, it's ticking.
Yeah, it's ticking.
It's ticking.
Because Trump ain't finna leave office.
Well, let me explain something to you. We on Deeply Rooted, man, and we spit facts, man. We spit facts. So what's going on right now is Trump is over there in Iran.
Yeah, they
And
fucking up. Part of the prophecy.
That prophecy is right there. It's in the Bible already.
Yeah,
we on awakening, man. So we gonna wake the people up, man.
Yeah, he over there fucking around.
He over there. And it's already a prophecy that once that river dry up, that's where the war gonna start, and it's going down. He over there in Iran, and that's where it's in the Bible.
But no, you gotta look at the Roman Catholic Church, because this is really the false Christ. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, they've been there.
Right there. So the Pope came from Chicago.
Yeah, the new Pope. Yeah.
It's come on, America is getting. You better read prophets and Daniel, nigga. America getting yeah. You know what I'm saying? This dude don't do nothing. This nigga, he running from so many. I'm talking about he make me look like a motherfucking good citizen. I don't give a fuck how you know me. That nigga got me beat, man. That's the real criminal.
Man,
but they call me criminals, and it's crazy that they whooped the American mind so much. Donald Trump showing you that it don't matter what's going on. I can be who I want to be, as long as I say what you want to hear.
But look, but this was even sad, and this was even sicker, bro. Right? The shit that just been displayed in the Epstein's file, you can't get no sicker than that, bro. As a human being, you cannot get no lower and sicker than what they done showed in that file, man. They fucking little kids, they eating little kids, they torturing little kids, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How can you be use a monster?
No, but they're a part of that.
But
society.
what I'm saying, no, just hear me out. Hear what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
for a person, you have a soul, you have a heart, right? For a person to sit there, right, even to sit there and watch another person torture a kid, bro, in the way they describe them kids being tortured, bro, right? You already condemned. If you walk in a room and you see a motherfucker with a kid laid out and the kid getting tortured, and you sit there and watch that, you already condemned. Even if you don't touch the kid, even if you don't drink the blood, just you seeing that and not doing nothing, you condemn. Cause as a person of God, right? You walk in there, you see that. All right, I'm gonna go get my gun. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna kill everything. Fuck it. What happened to them?
Hey, you know what's a good prophet in the Bible, man? His name was Jehu. Y'all should check him out. Jehu was fucking up shit. When I say cracking, all the temples of Baal, Moloch, that nigga was going all that shit, wearing that shit down.
Yeah.
Wearing that shit, cracking on everything,
Yeah.
killing everybody. Nigga wasn't giving two fucks.
The shit is
This
real,
nigga
man.
right here with the big eye. And that's what he's looking for. Hey man, it's time to do the right shit, man, not the wrong shit. Because when it come to game banging, we all lying to ourselves. This shit was all built on the destruction of the black people. Cause I know now this fucks some niggas in, but that's not what we were supposed to be doing. We got up
further distracted.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We start going in what these things had going on. They love it. You know what I'm saying. It is what it is. It's true. You know they don't want to hear, but shit's coming from a real nigga that know. So fuck you. Yeah, cuz Coattail Pro work. You know what I'm saying? Now we all out here fucked up. We hate these niggas so much. These niggas get to win every time. And they gonna lock us up for killing these niggas. They promote the music that we love so much. Like, they got it so good.
Hey,
like,
listen.
Nigga, this what?
Man, look, they turned the Mexicans against us. They turned the Asians against us. At one point, we was all one.
But you know
in the struggle, when the revolution, they was all with blacks. They was all with black. If it wasn't, listen, man, we was the front runners of everything.
Like this,
but now you look at us like
it ain't even about us being the front runners of everything. I just want to know, as a human, when you look at, from what their history books tell us, slavery. I'm talking about how they beat motherfuckers, how they broke everything up. You go to these slave camps, man, these cotton fields, man, all this shit that they did to us. Why? And just ask, I don't give a fuck you. Why the fuck that happened to them niggas? Or you might be like, fuck them niggas still, but I'm just saying, it ain't no fact that it happened to us, and y'all can't explain why the fuck y'all hated so much, because we never gave a fuck about y'all like that.
We know why.
We don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody wake up and say, oh, fuck white motherfuckers. Like, nobody do that in our family. We was never taught to hate you motherfuckers how y'all hate us. Why, bitch?
Because they know who we are.
I know that. I'm asking the American people. I want the American. I know what's going on. I'm trying to get the viewers in their head to get what's going on, to understand what we doing.
Yeah, exactly. I hear you.
Because you just gotta think like that. Like, but why the fuck?
I think it comes back to what we all started reading. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Yeah, because I've been saying, I don't give a fuck if you believe. Like, at this point, it's like, I don't care what you believe in. This, that, or third. That's a point that we know is a fact, that you just can't be like, why the fuck it was just fuck them like that. Like, to the point to where it just fuck them like that. Y'all had all this going on, but no, y'all was fuck us and still fuck us for no reason.
What the scripture says.
Why? You gotta ask yourself that, man, on some conscious shit. Like, man, that shit don't make sense. You get tired of all this shit going on. And I know we don't make it no better, especially niggas in the hood. We be out here thinking like, fuck them niggas over there because, we just fucked up. We programmed to think fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? But then you go to, like I say, there's a lot of niggas coming home. You've been to the prison. You've been kicking it with all the niggas you got whacked on your body. Let's not go get crazy. I've been there. You probably know me. Yeah, I'm cousin them. Nigga, y'all, we all go to the same yard, niggas kicking, riding, niggas going at it with these folks, that folks, going up against the police, like, nigga, we all did everything together collectively. We did that shit in prison. True story. We out here, shit, it's bad for us, nigga, on the real.
Hey, somebody said the only time black folks come together is when we up against it, bro.
But shit, we gotta know we starting to get up against some shit right now.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nigga, they got
We been up against this shit.
Nigga, right now, look, on some culture shit, this right here, this apply for the culture right here, man. If you out here pimping, bro, it's bad for you.
Oh, most definitely.
They got all kind of cameras and shit going on.
That's a dirty guy, yeah.
Niggas out here be hitting licks, y'all be careful. You know what I'm saying? Niggas out here sliding up, the cameras everywhere. Look at they own shit. They got Rico going on, they redoing shit, they got an assignment, bro. They don't give I had life already. They don't give a fuck about throwing your ass in that motherfucker. It's plenty of room in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then what? Cause these niggas still gonna be doing the gun bunks, goofy shit you hate when you go to jail. The homies still gonna be weird to you. You'll get up and then they're the same nigga you trying to kill gonna end up being your homies, cuz that shit be worse. It's the truth, cuz.
I say that black people got so much love for everybody, they'll embrace everybody in culture, but except for their own. You get what I'm saying?
True facts. Most definitely.
And that's why I say that we in the situation.
That's self-hate, though.
It is. It's self-hate.
Because you know it's hurt you. Because you know it's like I'm out here cracking. I'm not gonna like you got the motherfuckers we shooting at. There's other motherfuckers, kids and daughters. Now you a parent.
Hey, look.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, this was.
You a parent, nigga. You shooting motherfuckers. Kids.
But let me ask you this. What do you think is the aftermath of everything that's happened to us? What do you think is the trauma that comes behind after everything that we endured? We ain't get no money, you don't get nothing. All right, you get to be free, yeah, but what is that?
But see,
we free from what?
But just hear me out. You're not necessarily free, but you free.
From shit.
You get to run them up. You think what?
Look what I'm saying. Look how they keep us free. They keep us free with dress and going back because they don't give us the right job shit. They keep all the money, all this shit going on. They run all this shit. The music, even if you get a deal right now, whatever you run on, you run going on there. Even the no jumper. Look at all the motherfucking blacks go run. It's all the other black podcasts. Everybody want to go. Hey, we going no jump. Man, fuck Adam 22. I said everywhere. I don't feel like he understands. Y'all allowing this dude to get up in there and play hood game and talk hood and act like he hood when he ain't from the hood. And he plagiarizing black culture, and I hate niggas who act like they real niggas, and you all allowing him to do this because no, nigga, ain't no real nigga shit.
But it's cold. I say it's deeper than that.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that.
It's deep. Because think about Indians. Native Americans, they get how much money they get paid? They get paid bank, right? What they get paid bank? They got casinos. They got like
15,000, 10,000,
they get casinos, all type of shit, everything, because what they went through, right?
That's somewhat. But only reason they gave the Indians what they gave them because half of them is not real Indians. They got $5 Indians, so basically they still just gave the white man with everything. They still go back to the white man, bro.
They still got land, though.
But hear me out. Listen to what I'm saying, right? Once again, it still goes back because it's a thing called the $5 Indian, bro. So a lot of that land and all that shit they brought for $5 back then, which why they call it $5 Indians, right? And they Indians by buying that land, right? So they get the benefits of that land, so they getting paid, and they really not Indians, bro. So you got motherfuckers that ain't Indians that's getting paid, bro. So it's still the system is still being screwed.
And I'm not disagreeing, but I'm not. Go ahead.
But it was still blacks over here of African descent over here when they got here.
It was all African.
We indigenous too.
It was all African.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they been found that out, nigga. They been supposed to cut us a check they refused to. That's what I'm saying. They'll give it to everybody else. You know what our checks be? Motherfucking Social Security, welfare shit, cuz.
Yes, welfare.
Man, give them niggas the lowest of the dirt. That's what I'm saying. You guys, it's something about it. It's another nigga. I don't know. Something going on that they know about that they don't want to tell us the truth about because, nigga, what's happening?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't come on, man.
The truth is, they don't want the prophecy to be fulfilled, bro.
Oh, you can't stop that though.
But that's the truth.
Hold on, you
listen,
want-
hold on. I'm gonna break something down, right? If you know a prophecy is written, right, and this prophecy is telling you that this people that you done fucked over for so many centuries, right, is prophesied to be in control of, they're gonna get what you took from them, right? Don't you think that people is gonna try everything in their power to keep their people from getting that position back? It's like a championship basketball game. If I'm a championship running a championship team, I'm not gonna let that team that I've been beating come back and
But this
win.
this the thing. This the thing for those who really know. If you know, we locked in to win.
Most definitely, it's prophecy.
So
But
I
they
got
trying everything in the book.
man. Throw it.
They trying they praying to this motherfucking guy Moloch, man. They praying to this guy sacrificing kids
Do you think?
to stay in power, man. To stay in position, man.
Do you think?
Yeah.
It's an actual
And
waiting.
I say it all lines up to everything that we talking about right
Yeah,
now.
do you think
The
shit?
last shall be first, and we in last place for every motherfucking thing.
But listen, but look, man, look, they can't stop what's going on because look,
Yeah,
let me explain something to you, right? So we're gonna go into politics, right? So how should I break this down? Africa right now, bro, right, has bossed up. We're gonna speak street terms. They bossed up. Hey man, y'all get up out of here. Because they've been exploited for so long. Now knowledge is key. They starting to realize, hey man, y'all been bamboozling us and y'all been stealing from us, y'all been robbing us, y'all gotta go. So they done got all the corrupt presidents that was working with the white man in France and American and all them.
They always been doing
Get
that.
up out of here.
That's our biggest
So
problem.
all the coups, they got all them bad ones up, all the seats. Now they got people up in there that's saying, look, we for the people, right? They kicked all them motherfuckers that was stealing. Now Africa is like 50 trillion in the good. From being in the red, they in the green now. And this is in a matter of 2 years span, bro. They becoming the richest fucking place in the world, bro. Which we already knew Africa was the richest place in the world. We was just being exploited, bro. They were just robbing us. You get what I'm saying? So the first is coming. They can't even stop it because they over there in Africa, they building. They building the biggest dams. They building the biggest roads. They over there, man. They building, bro, and they telling us over here, come home. And they apologizing. We know we was wrong. They apologizing to us. They on national TV. We was wrong. Big chiefs, kings. Hey, we was wrong. We gave y'all to them people. We didn't supposed to do that. We apologized. Y'all are people. Come home. I bullshit you not. Because the first should be last and the last should be first. They can't stop it. It's for us over here, black folks over here, to realize what's going on in the world because it's bigger than us, bro. Over here, bro. This blood shit. This shit is just a distraction to something that's really bigger than what we know. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because it got a Moloch bow tone to it itself.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. We know that.
Oh, talking about
The master of deception. We talked about that last time. He's the master of deception, boy. He's illusion. Who's the king of the delusion, man?
I'm just saying. Man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just realism right there.
He could cook up, man. He cooked up a good batch. He cooked up a good batch so good that we celebrate Thanksgiving, and that was a massacre.
Yeah.
How you gonna go to the kitchen
I mean,
table
no,
and thanks
Thanks
for killing a massacre, bro?
It get deeper
And
than
it's
that.
our people. We celebrating the massacre of our own people. We sitting at the table and we eating Thanksgiving food for our own people being massacred.
But listen,
that's how fucked up we is in the head. That's how
we
fucked up
celebrate
they got
Christmas,
us, bro.
right? We celebrated Christmas.
Let's go, ain't it?
Watch this. We celebrated Christmas in which it's supposed to be related to the birth of Christ in some which way as we lie about who's giving the gifts. Y'all got a whole imaginary person, Santa Claus, saying he gave you something that he didn't. Then you're lying to your what? The kids who no longer go after. The kids. And you're saying Santa do this, and you allow your kids to go sit on a whole other grown ass man lap. And they tell this other nigga what they want. And then we tie that into the birth of Yahshua, Jesus, or whatever y'all want to call the Savior.
But it's a lie.
It is a lie. Nigga, you tell me that ain't the devil business, nigga. You.
That's part of the devil. He's the master illusion.
We go take a whole Easter egg in church and then lie and say that the egg which came from the chicken came from a motherfucking rabbit.
And every time we repeat that lie, we doing his
And then
job.
we doing it in God's house. I know God is good.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So, nigga, what you lying?
And every time we
he
repeat
say he
that
hate
lie,
ours.
we doing his job,
we do this on the daily.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking about from going to Sunday to Saturday because we party on Saturday when we not supposed to be partying. We supposed to be in tune. And on Sunday, you know, Super Bowl Sunday, we had watching football and shit. I don't know.
Distraction.
And then in them commercials, they got some satanic shit that they flashing in front of us that we really ain't knowing. And we, yay! And Satan like, yay!
It's a cold game, man. I'm just,
He like, yeah! Keep on.
it's cold.
Yeah,
They got it. They did good, too.
Yeah, they good. They good. Because it's in the Bible and it tells you that he's the master of deception. He's the master of illusion. He's the master.
He's on the prowl like a
That's
lion. Yeah.
Each angel, bro, because he was once an angel, bro, has a specific gift. His gift, right? They say he was beautiful and all that, and grace. He was you couldn't really look at him. He was so beautiful, and his motherfucking his power was
He can
illusion.
sing and all type of shit.
Yeah.
No. He was a chief
Bear of light.
musician.
Yeah. And then when he fell down, when he got kicked out, he became the master of illusions, the deceptions.
The Bible called him the father of liars in the beginning of all lies.
Yeah.
Because if I know I'm already lost and I whoop, all I got is a bluff.
Yeah.
It's like a nigga studio in the hood. You in the hood, you studio. That's what I remember talking
You
about
go
this.
42 fake.
You 42 fake. I'm really situated on my side.
And
For
it worked.
And look, he gonna hit you with what he gonna. No, they gotta be because.
And it worked.
And then everybody like,
If you can bluff him,
He
you
got
can
a
beat
gun.
him. If you
He
can
bluffing.
bluff him, you can beat him.
Yeah.
And it's working.
And it's
And
working.
he
It's
lying to
working,
you,
bro.
Now he said I got a nigga running and all that.
It's working, bro.
Well, see, this how. But this how. Look at this. If in the Bible it tells us, "Behold, I give you authority," right? It talk about our authority. When the first, he said, "Be fruitful, multiply, replenish, earth, subdue, and have dominion over it." This is a commandment. This is a blessing in which God gave His people. And only thing Satan can do about that is lie to you about what God gave you, because he don't got shit but a lie, because the Bible says he's the father of lies. So he lied to you about who you is. How? You don't know who you is. You walk in darkness.
Yeah.
If you don't know what's in front of you or behind you, you in darkness.
Yeah.
You
He
blind.
said, I'm light. He said, you come to the light, you got to come to the understanding. You got to know who you are first. The first thing he gonna challenge you with is who you are, what your position is.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because that's where your money at. Fuck what your material things is. Who you are, where you at.
Your gift.
Okay, this there, nobody go. That's how he go. That's how he go. Because he gonna lie to you from right there. This your power. This your position. And once he strip you of your power and your position, you ain't got nothing. You in darkness. You confused. You don't know if you going forward. You back. You look at these people that be outside talking to themselves. They don't even know who right there.
Yeah.
They don't even know who they talking to now. They in that much. That's where they mind at, bro. When it's real, it ain't fake.
Yeah. They fraud.
Yeah.
They
Them people really see that. They really talking to somebody in their head, bro.
talking to a demon. They talking to
Come
a
on,
demon.
man.
Yeah, they talking to
Come
somebody.
on, man. They on a whole
They
other
really
level.
talking to it. They lost.
This
They
shit real.
lost soul, bro. They soul gone. They didn't somehow, some way. They soul was transferred over. That's why they gone. When you see them people flipping out in them crazy houses and they talking to spirits and all that shit is real.
They
bro.
call it mental health because
They
man
don't.
don't really have no other way to describe that shit.
Yeah.
So they put names on demons, trying to
Scientifically way.
Yeah. Oh, well, it gotta
yeah.
be this
They
then
don't.
because I see this happen. No,
Spiritually, they ain't gonna say that.
back in his time, there wasn't no diseases. There was no mental health. They was casting out demons.
Yeah.
See, but now we so whitewashed. We don't do all that. No, they gonna be demons and people, man. People be going through shit, be locking themselves in. You gotta look at it. When it comes to sorcery, that word for the kid, the mixing of things and all that, man, all that shit is still real.
Hell yeah.
And when
I don't
you
know if y'all heard yesterday, the little young dude, Lil Papa, he killed himself yesterday.
Yeah.
The rapper,
yeah,
because that should be real. No matter how much money you got, how much materialistic things you got, that mind is a cold thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his soul is over. Anybody that's listening, you commit suicide, it's in the Bible. You won't be going up to that upper.
Yeah.
So suicide is not the way to go. Whatever you're going through, do not commit suicide. Whatever. If you love your soul, you want to see the afterlife, you want to see your family, the people that's gone, do not commit suicide because it's not the way. It's in the Bible. Your soul is condemned.
You seen that movie Constantine?
No.
Not with Keanu Reeves.
No,
He had killed himself when he was 15 and made I think he made a pact with either the devil. Made the pact with the devil to try to get his soul back. So he goes around fighting demons and stuff, casting out demons, try to get it's a cold movie.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's a wrap. Right.
That's cold.
So for anything, in this life, keep your soul intact. Don't sell your soul, because it's many ways that you sell your soul. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's after. Because the more souls he get, and I think that's where they getting this sacrifice from, these kids.
Yeah.
Because the kid is the innocent thing on this planet, bro. They don't know sin, bro. They don't know sin until they get older and they start realizing what life is, because they don't know life.
Yeah.
Right? So they innocent, bro. So he want these innocent souls, bro. He want them to sacrifice these innocent souls so he can stay strong. Yeah. I promise you power, promise you all this, with but I need these souls. Cold motherfucking game, man.
It is. Cold game.
And it's to the point like the world is so it's in our face. Like I'm like to the point like, come on, man, just let's get it over with. Come on, let's get it over with, man. It's enough is enough.
All right, just for the sake of the viewers, I just had to let that up because my uncle did commit suicide before, so that was something curious when you said that. The Bible does not state suicide is a sin in any single verse. However, it traditionally considers a sin because it violates the commandment, you should not murder. Because I never read in the Bible, and I've been to a lot of different Bible courses, that suicide was a sin. Now I never seen it.
So what does it say?
Well, I just read.
It says
It doesn't.
it's not it's considered serious sin, but it's not assumed control over someone. It's not an unforgivable sin. Okay.
But it's not an unforgivable sin.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
They argue that it's not unforgivable because
It's not unforgivable.
yeah, because judgment alone.
You
belongs
need a
to God
reason.
alone. I don't know. I'm not looking at that.
Well, I'm thinking if it's not an unforgivable, if it's not an unforgivable sin, that means when you kill yourself, that means your soul is not condemned.
Yeah,
right?
it's not condemned.
It's not condemned. So when you go in front of
Judgment,
you're gonna have to have a reason for why you.
Yeah, because God weighs the hearts and minds of
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You
You're
know
gonna
what
have
I'm
to have a
saying? And
reason.
so
Yeah.
I think that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
totally
see
gonna
that.
be up to him.
Yeah, I can see
we don't even know why people do what they
Yeah.
do.
You can see
You
that.
know
I
what
can
I'm
see that.
saying?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I can see that. I can see that.
So yeah, because
I can see that. Yeah.
Life ain't easy for everybody.
Nah. Yeah.
The Bible said every soul will be tested by fire. Everybody ain't made it out the fire.
Yeah. Everybody ain't gonna be able to hold up. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's real.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Yeah, I did because my uncle.
It's not a condemnable. It's not a condemnable
sin.
It's not a condemnable sin.
So I got. I'm like, damn. Let me check.
Because a lot of because it was a conception.
It said it's a serious sin.
It's a serious sin, but it's not condemnable.
No, not condemnable.
It's not condemnable. You see, when Peter said it's unforgivable, then it's condemned. You like it's no getting back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, we need to learn something new.
Yeah, we learned something.
Yeah,
new.
man, that's what it's all about, man.
Educate.
That's really what all we trying to do, man. Is learn, educate, man. Teach the people, man, from what the truth is. You know what I'm saying? From his perspective to the best of our ability and shit. We man, we gonna make mistakes all day long. You know what I'm saying? But to God be the glory and the grace for real. Yeah, man. Well, that was another good episode on Deeply Rooted, man. Stay tuned into the Awakening, man. Me, 5 and Ray, man. We're gonna keep it real for y'all, man. Keep it live. Y'all already know, man. Tune in. Stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe.
You already know.
See you next time.
We live.
Are we back with another Hello. Back with another episode of Deeply Rooted Compton. Got my brothers Geechee Gotti and Fireboy in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We been working, hard work, you know what I'm saying? My boy fresh off that cipher. You know what I'm saying? Make America crip again.
We back.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, young No Teasy on there, you know what I'm saying? Y'all went crazy on that.